Thanks for checking out WP Aviari. I'm going to demonstrate how to set it up using this blog right here, dmspotlight.com. Alright, I'm going to go over to the dashboard, and I'm going to go over to the plugins. You want to click Add New. After you click here, select Upload. Click Choose File, and then upload the file that you received with your purchase, called wpaviary.zip. Click Install Now, and then click Activate Plugin. That's it. Your plugin's activated. Now you need to configure it. In order to configure it, you must get a free API key from aviari.com/web-key. You can go to this website right now and get your own free API key. I already have a few right here. They're on the screen. So if you don't feel like signing up, you can try one of these. Maybe they will work for you. However, you do need to get your own API key from www.aviari.com/web-key in order for this to work. It's very easy to use. All you need to do is go over to Settings, then go to Aviari for WordPress. Here's where you'll enter your API key. And again, the link to get your free API key is right here. You must agree to the terms and conditions of aviari.com before you get your API key, but they are not intrusive and they are not imposing any sort of paid service or anything like that. This is completely free. Now, down here, you get to choose whatever language you want to use. Suppose you'd like to use Russian. You can go ahead and select Russian, click Save Changes, and the interface of the software itself will change to Russian. Now, I'm going to switch back to English now, and click Save Changes again just to revert it back to normal. Now I'm going to demonstrate to you how to use this plugin. But first, let's take a look at the site itself. Let's see how we're going to spice it up. Now, this is my blog where I interview people and where I post things related to internet marketing. For example, here, in a post dated May 10th, 2014, I interviewed Daniel Bean. Now, from this photo, you can tell that Daniel is smiling, that he's a happy guy in life generally, but you can't really tell the tone of me, the author. You can see what Daniel implied, but you can't see how I'm trying to interpret it. So let's go ahead and add a little bright effect to this photo. Let's kind of spice it up. Let's give it that tone that we approve of Daniel and that he's a good guy. Alright? Here, we go back to the back end. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to Media. When you go to your library, you'll see all of the images that you've uploaded. I'm going to go to this image right here. Okay? This is the image that I want to edit. So I'm going to click on this file, and you'll notice that an Edit with Aviari button has appeared. All I have to do is click right here, and I'll be able to edit it on the fly. Now, first thing I want to do is maybe enhance it and give it some high definition for clarity. Alright, now I'm going to go to Effects. This is where I can make Daniel look really warm. Alright, this looks kind of dark. This looks a bit creepy and dated as if it's from the 80s. This looks as if the color has faded out. This right here looks kind of nice though. Okay, I like this one. I also like this one. I don't know which one to choose, but let's keep going so I can show you all of the effects. Alright, this looks just a little too plain, just a little too white. Okay, this one looks alright, but it takes away some of the sharpness. This one right here would be nice if I was trying to portray him as maybe a movie director or something like that. But Daniel's not a movie director, so let's move on. Okay, Sage, Metropolis, ooh, nice one. Cruise, Singe, Vivid, San Carmen, Indiglo, Concord, Aqua, Strato, Laguna, Ventura, Black and White, Sepia, Soft Focus. Okay, this one's too blurry, alright. Sepia is just way too out of color, as is the black and white, and Ventura just looks as if it's a Polaroid. And I don't want this to look like a photo from the 90s. Okay, so I think I'm going to go back and I'm going to choose one of the first two that I liked. I liked this one, and I think it was this one. So I think I'm going to go over with Clyde. Okay. Now all I have to do is click apply and save. And the image will save. Simply click update. Now if I refresh my blog, I will see the slight change in the image. Watch this. Did you see that? The change was ever so slight, but now he looks like a friendlier guy. Alright? Let's try another one here. Here. I have a photo of Christy Childs for Emergency Affiliate Cash Storm. And another post. This is a post about internet marketing fashion. Alright, what do people wear? So let's go ahead and try to spice up this picture right here. We're going to go to Edit Media. We're going to go to Page Back. And a page back one more time. Or I could have just clicked Library right there. I'm going to find Christy's picture. I'm going to click on it. And I'll click the Edit with Aviari button. Now, I've already shown you effects and enhance. Now, what about frames? Let's click on frames and see what kind of frames we've got. We've got a couple of plain borders, plain color. We've got some with rounded edges. We've got some with a little bit more style to them. We've got some with gritty edges, some with splatter edges. Alright, those are nice. We've got this one. This one's pretty cool. We also have stamp, museum, and matte. I'm going to go over with negative. I like that one. That one's pretty cool. And I'm going to click apply. One more thing. I might want to change the brightness of the photo a little bit to make her feel warmer and welcomer. Alright, saturation. Let's see what this does. Ooh, adds a little bit of brightness to it. Kind of like the saturation, kind of like the brightness menu did. Okay, and maybe warmth. Let's see, this will make it look a little bit more blue. And then this will make it look a lot more red. So I guess I'm not going to mess with that. I don't want to change the tonality of the color. I like it just the way it is, just like that. It's a lot better than the way I had before. Alright, so let's click Save, let's click Update, and let's click Refresh. Boom, there it is. So that's how easy it is to use this plugin. Now, all you have to do is go to Settings and set up your API key. So if there's any errors for any reason whatsoever, this is the first place where you want to troubleshoot it. Okay? Go to www.aviari.com/web-key and get your free API key right there. Paste it in here, choose your language, and click on Media. That's it. From here, you simply select the image you want to edit and go ahead and edit it. Let's try one more picture. Here's a photo of me as a little kid. I was about 1.5 or 2 years old here, playing around with mom's lipstick. Alright, let's give it a little bit of a vintage flavor. Alright, this is just a photo of a photo. I literally took a picture of this from my photo album. Let's give it a little bit of context. Alright, let's look over at sharpness. This makes it a little bit sharper. This makes it a little bit less sharp. See how it's blurrier? Okay, now we're back to normal. Okay, just like that is nice. Okay, now let's go over to contrast. That makes my face stand out a little bit more against the background. It also makes the lipstick a little bit more vivid. Also, we can do this. This is a cool little feature. It's called focus. With focus, you get to blur out everything that's outside of this circle right here. Or you can do it with a rectangle. And what's cool about the rectangle is you get to rotate it. Alright? So we can do my face focused like this, or we can do it focused like this. I prefer to do it like this. There we go. Apply. Brings a little bit of focus to the facial features, doesn't it? Let's look at one more enhance effect. I've already shown you high def, but I also want to show you color fix and illuminate. First, let's start with color fix. This kind of adds a little bit of a filter to it that's pre-built inside of Aviari. Okay, or we can do illuminate. which does kind of the opposite. If I had to call it anything, I would kind of compare it to the warmth setting. The color fix makes it less warm, and illuminate makes it more warm. That's how I would call it. But it's a quick little one push button way to enhance any photo. So if I wasn't doing anything that I had just explained, and I wanted to simplify this photo editing process down to one button, here's where that would be. High def, illuminate, or color fix. With high def it would look like this, just a little bit more sharper than I had it before. So I guess I'm going to leave it on illuminate. I'm going to click apply, and I'm going to click save. That's how easy it is to use WP Aviari.